Pushing the pylon, week 16 of Sunday football is here. We're recording inside the car this Sunday because it is too windy out. First, we have the New York Jets traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. Saints are -6.5. Public's about split on this one, just leaning toward the Saints. However, I'm going to go with the Jets plus 6.5 here. The Saints have been hot lately. However, with 6.5 giving, I'm not a big fan of that with a team like the Saints, respectfully. So somehow, give me the Jets plus 6.5. Next, we have the Buffalo Bills traveling to Cleveland to play the Browns. Bills are -10.5. The public is all over the Bills, 80%. And I have to be with the public here. It's one of those games where the spread looks like a trap. It's big, but the Bills should cover it anyway, right? They should win by over 10. Give me the Bills here. I think Josh Allen obviously has a great game, as we would expect. But look for Dalton Kincaid to score a touchdown, along with the Bills, -10.5. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Tennessee to play the Titans. Chiefs are -3, even without Patrick Mahomes and Gardner Minshew at quarterback. And listen, I love me some Gardner Minshew, but I'm going to go Titans +3 here. Titans have been sneakily good with the spreads lately. I think they might cover this one. They could outright win this football game. I think Tony Pollard finds the end zone along with the Titans +3. So we have the LA Chargers traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys. Cowboys are -1.5, and 74% of the public love the Chargers here. This is one of those, no pun intended with the lightning bolt. When they zig, we zag. Give me the Cowboys here to cover. I think that spread is an absolute trap at 1.5. Everyone's going with the Chargers. I think Cowboys pull this one out. Dak Prescott has a great game. CeeDee Lamb to find the end zone. Give me the Cowboys -1.5. Next, we have the Vikings traveling to New Jersey to play the Giants. Vikings are -2.5. A little over 60% of the public's on the Vikings. And I'm going to side with them here. I don't think the Vikings are good. I think they picked up a little momentum, though. And I think they can cover this by winning by a field goal. And hopefully not a boring game. Hopefully it's a fun one. But give me the Vikings -2.5. Next, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to Carolina and play the Panthers. Buccaneers are -3, and the public is on the Panthers here. Go ahead and give me the Bucs. Panthers have been good lately. They're trying to stay afloat in that division. I think the Bucs sneak this one out. Go ahead and give me Bucky Irving to find the end zone. Next, the Cincinnati Bengals travel to Miami to play the Dolphins. Bengals are -4.5. The public is with Cincinnati here, and I'm also going to stick with the Bengals. Dolphins are out of playoff contention. Not saying they won't compete, but I think their competitive days are a little behind them this season. Give me the Bengals with Joe Burrow, who's still hungry to prove that he's a great quarterback to finish out this year after being hurt all of the beginning of it. I think Joe Burrow throws for over 300 today in a win -4.5. For 4 o'clock, we have the Atlanta Falcons traveling to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Falcons are -3, and the public is slightly with Atlanta here. However, don't give me the Falcons favored in any game anytime soon. They are just poison to take. Give me the Cardinals here. I think Jacoby Brissett has a great day passing, but I'll take the points +3 with the Cardinals. In the game I care about most, of course, the Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Colorado to play the Denver Broncos. Broncos are -3.5, and the public is actually on the Jaguars here. One of the first times I can say that. I don't love hearing that, as you know, with the zigzag philosophy. However, I have to stick with my Jaguars here. +3.5. I don't want to see them lose, but even with that field goal coverage, I like it. I think Trevor Lawrence balls out here. Someone has to prove out of these young quarterbacks, Bo Nix, Trevor Lawrence, who's going against these great defenses and who's coming out with the victory. Give me the Jaguars to get the victory, but for picks, +3.5. Next, the Vegas Raiders travel to Houston and play the Texans. Texans are -14.5, and the public thinks they're going to cover there. Go ahead and give me the Texans -14.5 as well. Not much to say. CJ Stroud, I think, wills his team to well over 14-point victory here. It's going to be a blowout. It's a boring game at 4 o'clock, hopefully, but give me the Texans -14.5. The Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Detroit to play the Lions. Lions are -7.5, and the public likes the Lions here. However, you're giving me 7.5. Go ahead and give me the underdogs. The Pittsburgh Steelers may not win this football game, but at 7.5, I think they can keep it close. Steelers +7.5. And finally, the New England Patriots travel to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Ravens are a sneaky -3 here, and over 85% of the public like the Patriots here to cover. I get it. It feels like a trap, though. Pat's coming off a loss. People think they're going to be hungry and blow out the Ravens on the road in Baltimore. However, give me that line. When they zig, we zag. I think the Ravens cover this one. The Pats have a great season, obviously, this regular season. but I always saw this one as a back-to-back loss for them. Give me the Ravens -3 here, because if they win, it could be a push at a field goal, but I'm going to take it Ravens -3. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, and anywhere else that you find Pushing the Pylon.